welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. Now tonight I'm excited because I'm going to be watching a movie I have not seen before. Tonight we're going to be watching The Night Eats the World. Now from what I've read, this is a zombie apocalypse movie, and I'm a huge fan of zombie apocalypse movies. Let me correct that. I'm a fan of zombie apocalypse movies where the zombies are the main danger, the main antagonist, the main obstacle. I understand that in zombie apocalypse movies you're going to have to deal with other humans as well, but I like it when you have to deal with the zombies more, where the zombies are more of a focus. So hopefully that's the kind of zombie apocalypse movie this will be. Like I said, have not seen it. I read a brief synopsis about what the movie is about. So it's, from what I read, a man wakes up to find out that zombies have overtaken Paris. So I'm looking forward to it. We're not cooking tonight. We're just going to go right in the living room and watch the movie. So without further ado, let's go out front. Let's turn all the lights off. Let's watch some zombies. Alright, here we are in the front room. Got our movie ready to go. We just need to turn off this last light. Alright, all the lights in the house are off. Ready to watch our movie, The Night Eats the World. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching this. Like I said, I haven't seen it before, so definitely ready to watch some zombies tonight. Alright, and Shadow is in my lap tonight. She's probably going to go right to sleep as soon as I turn this light off. So it's always nice to have Shadow here. Alright everyone, The Night Eats the World is over, and it was not the zombie apocalypse movie I thought it was, but it wasn't a bad movie either. This is one of those, it was kind of weird but refreshing at the same time, if that makes any sense. There was not a whole lot of action in this movie at all. There was hardly any dialogue at all. I think maybe 15 minutes total of dialogue, if there was even that much of dialogue in the movie. It's basically a man named Sam. He's at his ex-girlfriend's place trying to get some musical tapes back. He ends up passing out on a couch in a room, and when he wakes up there's blood everywhere in the apartment. Everything's torn up. And he soon realizes that something ain't right. Obviously with the blood all around, but he looks out the window and he sees these not quite humans. They're human, but something's off about them, chasing other humans down, eating them. And that's what he realizes, there's zombies everywhere. He witnesses a family trying to escape and getting killed by a horde of zombies. And the thing I like about Sam is he's smart. He is smarter than most characters in zombie apocalypse movies. Because most characters, when they see the zombie, they know what it is. But still, they're thinking, okay, maybe it's not too bad, or maybe we can do this, maybe we're alright. Not Sam. Once he realizes there's zombies, he knows he's screwed, he's in danger. And he immediately starts raiding the other apartments for supplies, for food, everything like that. He calculates how long his supplies and food is going to last. He sets up pots and pans and containers on the roof of this apartment building to catch rainwater, so we'll have some drinking water. So Sam he's no fool. Well, at least he's not at the beginning of the movie. Now as it progresses, Sam is all alone. He's been there over a month in this one room, in this apartment, this flat. And so he's kind of his mind is kind of slipping, kind of playing tricks on him. And you can tell by some of the things he does. Like I said, he was very smart at the beginning of the movie, but as the movie progresses, he kind of starts making mistakes and dumb decisions. There's a zombie trapped in the elevator. He actually, excuse me, he locks the elevator up and keeps the zombie in there so he'll have someone to talk to, I guess, so he doesn't go completely insane, which is weird that he would talk to a zombie to keep his mental stability. But yeah, it's kind of he keeps the zombie alive to talk to him. Later on in the movie, he hears some noises outside of his door, so he takes a shotgun and shoots through the door, only to find out that it was actually another survivor. He ends up shooting her, so he brings her into the apartment. She passes out. He nurses her back to health. They kind of get along for a couple days, and she decides that it's time for them to go. They're not safe here, and he doesn't agree with her. By the end of the day, he does, and when he knocks on her door to tell her that he agrees with her, they need to get out of there, he opens the door, and that's when you realize that she never recovered from shooting. She never recovered from when Sam shot her. She died that night. He did not nurse her back to health. This whole time they were conversating and doing things together, it was all in his head. It was his imagination. He was hallucinating. So he's definitely losing it. Like I said, he started off making smart decisions, but as the weeks and the month, I don't know exactly how many months he was by himself. It was at least over 1 month. He just started to lose it, man. And if you're not used to being by yourself and not talking to anybody, I can see why you would. But in the end, Sam gets out of the apartment building onto the rooftop of apartment building across from him. And then he looks around with kind of this just defeated look on his face, because you just see how wide and how large the skyline of Paris is. And he realizes that there's a whole city full of zombies, and he's got a long, long way to go if he wants to get out. And that's where the movie ends, with Sam just looking defeated on this rooftop, looking at the skyline of Paris. Now, like I said, there's not a whole lot of action in this movie. Man, my throat is killing me today. Hardly any dialogue. It's basically just a look at one man's, I guess, journey through dealing with the zombie apocalypse by himself, stuck in this room, in this apartment building. And you kind of see his mental health just debilitate. So a lot of people would find this boring. I did not. I thought it was a pretty interesting take on a zombie apocalypse movie, just to see how one guy by himself would deal with it, how he would handle it mentally, emotionally, physically, and everything like that. So I thought it was a unique take on a zombie apocalypse film, and for the most part, I think it worked. Like I said, you end up feeling bad for him at the end, because, like I said, he started out, he knew what was going on, he knew what to do, what he needed to do to survive, and then he just started losing it. So I would definitely give this movie a watch. Definitely recommend The Night Eats the World. If you don't like zombie movies that don't have a lot of action or anything like that, you'll probably find this boring. If you don't mind just kind of sitting back and watching this guy deal with what he has to go through every day, I think you'll enjoy it. So yeah, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Saturday Night Horror. Next week we're going to be doing a movie requested by a friend of mine up here on YouTube. So Rodrigo, next week, your request is coming through, my man. And I'm looking forward to it too. It's one of my favorite movies. Haven't seen it in a few months, so we'll have fun with it. So that being said, everyone, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hope y'all have a good week. I'll see you on the next video. Y'all take care.